Alright, thanks for watching Korsen Forge here today. I'm going to show you my knife maker's vise. And I guess my version of it, I guess. There's plenty of them out there. There's some that are made out of round stock, some that are made out of square stock and other stuff, and angle iron, I guess, looks like. So mine, I'll come over and show you, is, I've been working on this for a while now. Mine is made out of, right here, mine is made out of square tube up at the top here, and some angle iron in 3 pieces. One, if you look closely, there's a piece of angle iron here that's still square. And then I've got 2 pieces of angle iron here that are connected to each other. And notice there's articulation at every level. I could spin this, and then this whole top piece would rotate down. Okay, this whole top piece here. Plus, it's set up so it can spin on this on its piece of angle iron. It's got 2 jaws in here that are tightened by these T-handles. The T-handles suck. I got to do something different with that, but it's good enough. You kind of have to set them with a hammer and undo them with a hammer, but oh well. Now the cool thing about this is you can get all sorts of different articulation out of these various pieces. So you can have, well, let me show you. So I'm just going to explain it, but that isn't very good. So I'll loosen this screw here. There you see. Ooh, got my knuckles a little bit there. Okay, flip this around, tighten that just a bit. So you can have the whole thing pointed off to the side, right? Or any angle you want, sort of in between, to get what you want. And then the whole thing will spin. So the whole thing will spin on the base there. Okay. Go like that way since it loosens the bowl. So the whole thing this way, then you can turn this, right? So you have 3 points of articulation, I guess would be the way to describe it. And then with the obviously you don't need the strength of the square tube at the top, but it helps, right? But the V lightens it, but also it allows you, I'm just going to use a rasp as a stand-in for a knife. It allows you to either put the items in straight up and down, like, I guess I'll do it, yeah, probably shouldn't switch, whatever, straight up and down, like that, or you can put them in like this, okay? So you have some variety there to mount the knife that you're working on kind of in any way you want. So this is good for if you're going to do file work. This is good for shaping handles, especially for shaping handles. That's kind of its big main task. That way you can, as you're hand working the handle, you can change its orientation to bring the work to where you want it to be. Now, I don't know how often I'm going to use this thing, but I built it. Just finished it recently, completely finished it. There may be some revisions in this design later, but anyway, that's it. That's a knife maker's vise, and yeah. So, anyway, so. Once again, thanks for visiting the Korsen Forge, and if you have any questions, ask them. Have any comments? Make them. If you like it or hate it or what have you, go ahead and put it down. And if you'd like to see more of the same, looking at hard, cheap, and dirty, what you can do with scrap and what you can do with remnant and what have you, then subscribe, and you'll see more material down the road. The good news is I just went from my cell phone, which I was having problems keeping space on, to a actual camera, which I need a bigger card for, but until then, it'll work. And then I can put it on a tripod, and I can actually show me heating and beating and doing things that are dumb. At least I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'll do some anyway and have fun with it. You can watch. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, once again, thanks for dropping by and seeing the Korsen Forge, and have yourself a great day. Later. Bye.